Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, katoa, ko Ian toko inawa. Welcome alongside Josh Kretschmer. I'm Ian Wanamaker. We are the live stream crew for this phenomenal matchup. We've got NZIHL action coming your way. What a game to could potentially set the table up for the semifinals, Josh. We got Pure New Zealand, what are they called? Pure New Zealand West Auckland Admirals. They got a new sponsorship this year against the SkyCity Stampede.
Yeah, we're looking at a big one tonight. We've got two of these teams currently tied on 15 points at the top of the table, sitting alongside the Botany Swarm also on 15 points. So this is a big game. It's likely going to decide, I guess, who gets that home advantage, taking them through the semifinals and then the finals as well, giving themselves home advantage. So, yeah, big game tonight. Very excited to see. Always love it when the Stampede come up to Auckland. They're a very fun team to watch. So, yeah, looking forward to it. We've got the 4 referee system going on tonight. So it's going to get a little cramped on the ice, the smaller rink. But yeah, that's going to be good.
Yes, that's right. So, and also the Stampede also travel very well. They've got lots of different fans that come up to support their crew and team. So thank you very much for any of you that are tuning in locally or internationally. We are thankful for you. And if you have just tuned in, wow, you've got a great matchup tonight. The West Auckland Admirals, Pure New Zealand Admirals, taking on SkyCity Stampede. And Josh, I'm not sure about you, but a lot of people might have been tuning into the YouTube, or not YouTube, but to the any way you can watch the NHL Stanley Cup Finals. Game 2 just finished up prior to this broadcast.
Yeah, what a series that has been so far. We were actually kind of watching the game while we were setting up because it went to double overtime. I won't spoil the goal results in case you were going to check out that replay after this one, because you want to make sure you catch this game first. So the Stampede just making it onto the ice. Haven't actually got a confirmation yet, but I'm very sure Aston Brooks will be their starting goalie for tonight, and the West Auckland Admirals, the Pure NZ West Auckland Admirals, will have Chaba Kircher-Malgosh as their starting goalie, which is also kind of unsurprising.
We've got a special treat here. They've got Vadim Savanier, number 39, making a rookie lap for the West Auckland Admirals, making out there skating by himself for the warm-up. So Chaba now comes on with the rest of the Pure New Zealand West Auckland Admirals team.
Yeah, one of the imports from France, joining the Admirals kind of halfway through the season. I definitely didn't catch him at any of the prior games. So yeah, he plays over in Quebec, actually, for the Vieux Montreal Spartiates. I'm definitely mispronouncing that. Might be better for you to have said that one here.
Vieux Montreal Spartiates. So that's like Old Montreal Spartans, I guess. That's a wicked name. Good on. Bienvenue à Nouvelle-Zélande, Monsieur Savanier. Welcome to Aotearoa, New Zealand. Vadim, you are welcome here, and all the best in your first game representing Pure New Zealand West Auckland Admirals.
Yeah, so he's just 20 years old. He is from Paris, France, but playing over in Quebec, so probably find it a bit easier for him language-wise to be playing on the east side of Canada rather than the west side of it. But yeah, it'll be good to see. It says here that he's a centre and a left winger, but I mean, that's just because that's where he plays. Over in Canada doesn't mean he can't play somewhere else in the New Zealand League.
That's right. So starting lineup for the Pure New Zealand West Auckland Admirals, Chaba Kircher-Malgosh, as you said, Josh, making the start between the pipes. On defense, you got...
Sorry, we've got on defense Justin Daigle and Alex Regan.
Yeah, nice. And you got in the middle for taking the face-off tonight, Max Vesper. He's got in the wings, Andy Hart and Scott Henry.
Good get underway here, getting ready for that face-off. Bit tied up there on the face-off there. Stampede come out with the puck and possession. Scott Henry just chipping that into the Admirals' offensive zone, putting it behind the net. Stampede position. Hayward Jones just trying to keep the puck in, give them good possession territory as well. Stampede looking to see what their player want to do. Pass into the neutral zone, centre pass. Just losing it going over the blue line. Stephen picking the puck up, passing it to Quinn in the middle. Quinn loses possession of the puck though. Hit on the boards just in front of the Stampede bench. Harrison trying to get the puck out. We have a penalty. Is it too many men?
It's a very early call, and it looks like it might be too many men. We've got, like you said, the 2 referees set up, so not a lot going to get missed, I imagine.
Yeah, I didn't see
Oh,
any,
no, he's
holding the puck.
So 2 minutes with hand on the puck.
Yes, that's why I missed that. So there's Liam Quigley with a holding the puck penalty. That's a kind of a rare one. You don't really see that
doesn't get
happen
called too
super often. One reason why I missed it. So the pure NZ West Auckland Admirals winning the face-off, dumping that round. They want to clear the puck out of their zone to kill that penalty. Very early penalty kill here. McIntosh passing that up on the boards. Just losing possession there in center ice. It's available for Regan to just put a shot on net from behind his red line. Admirals just doing well to kind of keep the Stampede out of bay from being able to make any forward movements. They dip around now, speeding through the neutral zone, just slowing down, waiting for a pass. Pass into the slot, not able to make anything of it. Freya looking for a pass. Going to pass that behind the net, looking for the left point, McIntosh. Top point scorer for the league so far, 22 points in 8 games played. Jordan Chalice collecting the puck, trying to get a pass out. Ends up losing the puck over the blue line. Stampede have to tag up. Chalice coming back in. Pass up to McIntosh. Bit of a check from behind into the boards. Admirals come away with it. Justin Daigle speeding through.
2-on-1.
He's got a 2-on-1 opportunity here. Gets the pass just offside, the linesman calls. So ended up making nothing out of a good opportunity, though.
Yeah, Dig, here's the Rock replay as he gets the puck, goes wide on the left side, but Regan on his right side, a little bit too ahead of the play above that blue line, and that is offside. So then we will have a face-off in the Stampede zone.
Stephen Mawson skating back to collect the puck after winning the face-off. Hayward Jones collecting it. Stolen away was Rusky Jones getting the puck. Burns passing it into point, shot just high. Missing. Chuba not needing to make any effort on that save.
Bit of a rolling puck, went really, really high.
Yeah, Stampede with the puck in the corner now. Good penalty kill so far for the Admirals. Big hit. I think we caught that one on camera. Burns skating in now for pass. Actually was a shot off. Kirchamargos had to make the save. Stampede just looking for another opportunity here. Quigley comes out of the box. We are now 5-on-5 full strength. Puck just going up and out of play. Deflected off of somebody's stick.
No, that was a save right off of the blocker of Chaba.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, he saw that puck all the way through from the point. You might see it here. Oh, here's the hit. Moses introducing himself into the game and to his defender on the other side from the Stampede.
Yeah, missed that one, but I'll try not to miss the rest of the play happening on. Stephen passing it up to the middle, intended for Quinn. Puck dumped down. This will likely go for icing.
And it does, that's right, as Regan touches up. It's kindly gloves the puck and hands it to the linesman. That's good sportsman-like play there by Alex Regan. Now the Pure New Zealand West Auckland Admirals have a face-off in the other zone, so back to even strength here. Score is 0-0, 16:53 left, first period.
Good win for the Admirals. They're getting a quick shot away was Quinn. Brooks had to be quick to make the save. Quinn again, just trying to win the battle on the boards. Daigle keeping the puck in on the point. Daigle trying to dance around, loses possession though. McIntosh now with it. Looking for a stretch pass. Goes cross ice. Backhand pass to his left winger. Now the puck in the corner, looking for a pass. Just in time there was Benjamin Harford just getting in the right place to receive that pass and get a shot away. Regan collecting the puck behind the net. Passing that to Daigle, passes it back to Regan. Passing that up to the right winger. Moses skating through. Puck just got away from him there. Picked up by McCullum. SkyCity Stampede. Long stretch pass to Harrison. Gets a shot away. Saved though. Just saved by Chuba. Puck was all ready to go and sort of a partial breakaway there.
Yeah, he was right in behind. I believe that actually hits the post after Chuba might have got a piece of it. Goalie's best friend.
Hard to tell. We'll take a look at it on the replay because, yeah, Chuba was going left, his left, and the puck was going the other way, but the puck somehow stayed out.
Yeah, it was a very good move by Harrison as he gets in behind the Admiral D here and goes backhand forehand and then puts it chip shot and does go right off that side post. The chop is right. So we stay at 0-0.
Yeah, very good opportunity for Harrison there. Face-off one for the pure NZ Admirals. Behind the net. Hayward Jones with a shot on the point. Attempted tip there, but ended up going straight to Brooks, who makes the save.
Well, kind of as expected a little bit when these two teams match up against each other. You have very skilled offensive players and back and forth action throughout the game. So continue to see lots of shots, lots of hits. It's good skilled play here.
Admirals winning another face-off. Mawson just out of reach to get the puck though. Stampede now gain territory. Passing it to an Admirals player, losing the puck. Burns with it. Looking for a stretch pass, but Mawson will interrupt that. Mawson passing that up. Hart with it in the corner. Kind of get the puck in front of the net, cause some chaos, make it dangerous. Not able to do anything from it. Daigle, he sets up. Stretch pass, somehow did get to Hart, but he wasn't able to keep it off the first touch. Burns picking it up. Pass it to Amston, gets it to Freer to avoid the icing with the long pass. Admirals again with it. We've got Quigley passing it up to Quinn. Quinn just kind of puts the puck through the skater's legs there to try and make him move around him. Daigle with it. Went to pass on the boards. Quigley looking the wrong way. Regan tried keeping the puck in, but he's got some backup there to keep the puck in the zone. Puck gone out of play. We'll go for another face-off.
Yeah, that shot gets through, but in front of the net, there's a bit of a battle as Regan gets taken down from the back. You'll see it here. He tries to do a deflection, and then receives a bit of lower lumbar support slash checking of that supporting area. Boom, he gets it. Well, it's just in contact, I guess. He's trying to make a play, and the puck goes out of the zone.
Stampede with the possession from the face-off. Daigle with the puck, passing to his defense partner, Regan. Regan passing out to Moses. Just losing it there. Collected on the boards was McCullum. Nolan Ross. Daigle with the puck, skating through into the offensive zone, into the corner. Daigle just circling around, looking for a good opportunity. Chamberlain with the puck, tried to take a shot, but was busy in front. Daigle, last man behind, getting chased by Sestroni though. Nolan Ross taking the shot, just bounced over the net, just going off of Chuba's shoulder, I think. Nolan Ross is definitely a goal scorer, 12 goals so far in the 8 games this season.
Yeah, he had a good chance getting in behind the Admirals D. So pure New Zealand, West Auckland Admirals. Chuba coming up for them when tested, and they seem maybe the scouting report is to go high blocker on Chuba as he gets in. Dig had to make a play here, stepped up, did well with back checking pressure from Sestroni, and Ross still gets a shot off, and Chuba comes up with a good save.
Yeah, the pure NZ Admirals are really going to be relying on Chuba to kind of bail them out of some of these situations because the Stampede have got plenty of goal scorers that can make something out of nothing. Got a penalty on the play. Holding is the call. I think that's going to Chamberlain. No, sorry, going to Andrew Hart. So he'll sit in the box 2 minutes.
Hart was on the forecheck, and he pressures the defenseman for the Stampede And the Stampede player wraps his arm around Hart, so it looked like it was the other way. However, Hart is the one getting penalized. The referee from the other end of the ice, seeing that, making a call. And the Pure New Zealand Admirals going on the penalty kill.
Yeah, McIntosh for Stampede. Taking a shot. Glove saved by Chubba. Flashing the lever, was very quick to get the glove to make the save.
Yeah, within the first 10 seconds, already a shot. So Stampede looking to shoot the puck quick and fast on the man advantage.
Stampede just losing territory there, needing to tag up. Puck for Jake McCullum. Over to Colin McIntosh. Colin McIntosh dips through. Sprawling Admirals player, but it was enough to kind of make the save. McIntosh unable to score on that opportunity.
Great toe drag attempt, though, for sure, as he had to make the defender make a really good play.
Is Stampede now coming back. Gains the blue line. Freya trying to get that off behind the net. Chalice will pick that up. Chalice shot to the crease. Was touched by Chubba. Did well to not accidentally knock the puck into his own net. McIntosh collecting it. Passing up. Freya with it now. Freya just losing possession. Chalice will receive it though. Amston passing it over to Rusky Jones. Rusky Jones is a move at the centre face-off dot to get round. Just kept in Devlin. Amston to Devlin. Taking a shot. Deflected off of Burns. And Chubba making the final save from the rebound shot.
Some very good puck movement from the SkyCity Stampede as they get inside the West Auckland Admirals zone. Here it is on the Rock replay. Shot attempt, it actually hits their own man in front. Goes all the way back door to Rusky Jones. Kind of reminds me of Tage Thompson on that other side of the power play. Very big body man. Doesn't get all of it. Rolling puck. Chubba's there for the save.
Amston had the attempted shot, but it was blocked by Henry, who's now returning, trying to get a breakaway. Too many Stampede players there to let Henry have any space on the ice. Burns skating up. Burns just kind of bumping into Harrison a little bit there as he tried to make the blue line. Burns skating around. Rusky Jones taking the shot, deflected off someone in front, which would be enough for the Admirals to kill that penalty. Andrew Hart back onto the ice, 5-on-5. Devlin passing to Burns. Looking to get up. Freya just tipping that out. Actually went kind of towards the net. His intention was just to stop the icing, but if the puck goes towards the net as well, that's a bonus. Henry cutting in. Vesper now off the puck. Almost made something of that. Vesper getting held up here on the corner. Vesper still with possession. Passing out into the corner. Battle for it. Sticks everywhere. McIntosh comes away with it. Oh, big hit. Hart attempted hit on McIntosh, but didn't get all of it. Bumping into the Zamboni door. Coming the other way to Stampede.
Well defended by Alex Regan. Takes the puck right away from his man and goes on the counterattack.
Oh, we got the door flying open. Big hit onto the boards. Make sure we stop that, as that is dangerous to continue play. I think the door was properly latched. It was just a big enough hit to make it go, fly open.
Yeah, so no matter where you are, on the rink, off the rink, you got to be paying attention when these two teams, or any teams for that matter, play in this NZIHL competition.
Stampede winning their face-off. Harford. Big pass right in the centre, but goes straight to Savigny, who took the shot straight away. Yeah,
Savigny getting a nice shot there, for being in good position at the top of the blue line, kind of intercepts this long stretch pass from the Stampede. Stampede not getting it where they want it, and Savigny getting a really good chance. Nice wrist shot, first shot on goal for him, so good to see him involved in the game early on.
Yeah, Harford probably should have looked for passing along the boards there. Let's dangerous opportunity if the puck is along the boards for a breakout pass.
Yeah, not right up the middle.
Yeah, that's a better play there. There we go. Harrison now with it. Skating through. Got two Pure NZ Admirals on his tails, though. Stephen and Harford battling for it. Picked up by McLeish in front of the Admirals' net. Now the Stampede have it. Going to the boards. Shot from kind of halfway, but blocked in front. Chamberlain in the way. Brooks keeping the puck in the zone. Rusky Jones just tipping it to avoid the icing. I've seen the Stampede do that quite a few times this game.
Yeah, that's what they were looking for earlier, Josh, was that long, big collision there. Big stretch pass to chip in to gain entry with speed on the smaller ice surface that they've got here at West Auckland.
Kind of like a dump and chase play, just a slightly different setup. But I'm sure the chase is the intended part after. Oh, but dangerous pass right in front. Dangerous against the Admirals, though. Good opportunity for the Stampede, picking the puck up around the slot. Admirals try to get the puck out of the zone. Hayward Jones unable to do that. Mawson now with it. Mawson manages to get the puck out. Amston picking it up in the neutral zone. Passing to Rusky Jones. Enters, takes a shot now. Hayward Jones blocking it. Still going is Rusky Jones. Bit of Jones on Jones action.
Yeah, 9 on 9 as well. They're both wearing the same number.
Good opportunity here for the Stampede to have done a stretch pass up to Freya, but just kind of taking their time a bit too much.
Oh, and well read by Justin Day, who read the play and stepped in and took the pass away.
McIntosh now coming through. He circles around, give himself some time. Ross pass into the slot, just unable to get a touch on it, was Cameron True. Stampede again entering the zone. Freya trying to get the pass, the shot away. Lachlan Freya just missing. Saved by Chubba.
And there you have it. Well, we got a break. I'd like to thank the Pure New Zealand Admirals sponsors, all plumbed in. Two Dudes, the Rock FM, BFT Blockhouse Bay, Heart Electrical, Morrison's Funerals, What a Barbecue Smokehouse, which is a great place, by the way, Print Plus, and BGT New Zealand.
Face-off ultimately won for the Admirals. Regan skating around with it. Passing that up. Just entering the zone there. Declan Quinn trying to get the shot away. Regan battling in front. Saved by Brooks.
Yeah, Brooks very steady in the net there, making the save as Pure New Zealand West Auckland Admirals get the puck towards the net and sensing some danger. Brooks decides to put the paddle down, hold on to it. Is already down there, and the puck does squirt towards him. Good safe play, covering things up.
Quick shot and a goal! Goal for the Pure NZ West Auckland Admirals right off of the face-off. Backhand shot to lift it past Brooks and into the net.
What elevation here. You see this is the face-off win for the Pure New Zealand West Auckland Admirals, and on the spot is Ben Stephen. Puts that home right upstairs, off the bar and in. That is a bar-down shot if we have seen one before. Watch this again. Puck goes right to him. He's there. Forehand, backhand, boom. Quick stick handle. I don't think Brooks was expecting that quick of a backhand to come off the stick of Stephen. Well done.
Yeah, tough angle to get that shot, the goal from that shot, but manages to do it with the right leverage. So 1-0 to the Pure NZ West Auckland Admirals. Brooks putting the puck behind his net. Big hit on the corner there. Shot for Sevigny, but that gets deflected and out of play.
You'll just see that on the Rock replays. Just Stephen creeps in here. The Admirals, they kind of push the puck forward, and he just has it for less than a second on his stick, off his stick, and upstairs. Down she goes into the net. Surprising Brooks. 1-0.
Henry taking the shot right off the face-off. Brooks very screened on that, but able to get the pad in the way for the save. Battle at the neutral zone. McLeish will just put that in. Actually went on net. Brooks needing to make the save. Amston passing over to Callum Burns. Passing that to Sofa. Chamberlain just stealing the puck away, stopping the Stampede's attack. Chamberlain picking up again behind the net.
It actually went on top of the net for a moment.
Yeah, puck kind of caught a bit up there. We're going to continue though. Chamberlain again with it behind the net to McLeish. McLeish just kind of hit there, unable to break out of the zone. Admirals do now. Henry now with it along the left side. Shot and blocked by Burns. Puck deflects out of play.
Yeah, Burns was in a good spot there as Scott Henry tries to make a move to go around, but decides, oh, I'm going to shoot it. Shoots it. Burns gets a stick on it. It deflects up, hits off the mesh netting that's right above the glass here at Paradise Avondale, and that's why there's a face-off.
Face-off to Stampede. Daigle with the puck now, neutral zone. Tries to make a move, just loses it while he's doing it. Dumps the puck behind. Declan Quinn trying to get the possession there. Puck in the slot. Quinn with it. Shot blocked, saved by Brooks. Hit. We are going to get a penalty from that hit. Quinn does seem all right. Yeah, boarding will be the call.
Yeah, the Pure New Zealand West Auckland Admirals putting some pressure on the SkyCity Stampede zone. And it looks like, is that true? Going to the penalty box, it is number 6 for the SkyCity Stampede. Kind of hit, oh, yeah, a little bit to the side, maybe a touch to the back as the referee was directly behind the player seeing that collision. So we do have a man advantage for favoring the Pure New Zealand West Auckland Admirals.
Yeah, just kind of hit him at slightly the wrong angle, enough for a penalty on the play. So the first power play for the Pure NZ Admirals this game. Stampede do have the top penalty kill percentage so far in this league, which is actually only 75%, which...
Well, that's actually still very good. If you look at the playoffs in the National Hockey League, 75% is right up at the top, and the Florida Panthers are the ones with the best penalty killing percentage thus far in the playoffs.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of top power play systems in the league this season. Do the Pure NZ Admirals score on this one? McIntosh trying to clear the puck out. Stampede do now. Devlin dumping that down the ice. Chubb will pass that to Daigle. Daigle skating through. Giving his team time to set up and get into position. Daigle passing to Regan. Slap shot. Saved by Brooks. Good opportunity there.
Yeah, really nice setup with that one-timer. And Day, again, he puts himself in very good positions using his skating, his edge work. And then when someone's open like that with the left-hand shot on the right side, they have that opportunity to one-time it as Regan did there. And Brooks, up to the challenge, makes the save.
Yeah, Daigle passing that back and forth between teammates there. Regan. Shot into actually a pass into the slot. Not able to make anything, was it? Was Vesper.
Yeah, playing in that bumper spot right in the middle of the ice there as the Admirals were really moving the puck around well, but off the skate, just a little bit inaccurate.
Regan just losing a Burns of the puck. Dumps down to the far corner. Daigle picking it up in the corner. Seeing how he can enter the zone. Doesn't see an opening, so he'll just dump and make a change for himself. Battle on the boards. Henry and Burns tied up in the corner. But Henry gets it to Sestroni. Henry into the corner. Quinn trying to get a shot for into the slot. Sestroni had his stick tied up, not able to get everything on it.
But again, using the man advantage quite well, working the puck to the outside, and Quinn, good pass to Sestroni. Sestroni was tied up, though, doesn't get all of the shot. And the Admirals, they have actually iced the puck here, Josh, as True just steps back out onto the ice, making it back to 5-on-5.
Yeah, kind of the worst time to have done that, just a second after the penalty expires, because this is a very good face-off position for the Stampede now, right off of a somewhat decent power play for the Admirals. Admirals winning the face-off. Hayward Jones passing that along the boards to Hart. Hart just misses it on the boards. Stampede will dump that in. Hayward Jones chipping that up. Brooks coming out to try to play it. Sistroni trying to get a backhand shot away. Vince. The Admirals skating back now. Picked up in the center ice. Mawson. He'll come away skating with the puck. Tries to stick handle his way around. Picked up by the Stampede. Heading the other way now. Ross pass into Freya. Pass back to Ross and scored.
What a one-touch pass. He redirects it right into the net as most people didn't even see it go in. Definitely the goal judge does, and the light goes on. We have a tied hockey game. Let's catch this on the Rock replay. Stampede enter the zone. Freer passes it, and it's one touch tapped right by Ross as Chaba's going to the right side. You'll see it here. Admiral's good position, but look at this pass. What a redirect off the post and into the net. Game of inches, folks, and that is just over the line. 1-1 hockey game.
Yeah, watching that behind the goal camera made it make a lot more sense to me as to what happened. Puck just bounced off the post and read the goal line for a bit there, but ultimately that's a goal. Did cross the line. So 1-1 Admiral Stampede. Hit was Devlin onto Regan on the boards. Regan with the puck. Another hit incoming. No, Harrison elects to skate past him. Henry passing that up. Vespa chips that out. Does stay in play. Stampede with the puck now. Nope, picked up. Admirals getting a pass into the slot. Harrison coming the other way for the Stampede. No, he lets Daigle just collect possession. Daigle passing out to Regan. Sorry, Andrew Hart. Hart gets through. Burns on his heels. Trying to get possession himself. McIntosh will skate away for it. Burns holding on to Hart's stick there while he's down on the ice. Daigle skating back. Pass to Regan. A lot of pressure for the Stampede. Both Ross and McIntosh high up.
We have a reverse hit from Daigle as Ross was really aggressive with his stick, kind of getting it up in that face area of Daigle and took exception to it.
Yeah, could see some things boil over here at some point in this game. You naturally do with these two teams. Stampede, cross ice pass, other side of the boards. Regan with it, passing that up. Admirals just can't get a pass away in the neutral zone. Regan will clean that up, dump it down for Amston on the Stampede to pick it up. Dumped right around the boards. Will be enough for icing, I believe. Yes, it will.
Oh, Flynn Hayward-Jones played that really well as he did not make an attempt to play the puck. You'll see it again here. So there was a slash right on the hands and then another one in the facial area towards Daigle. And again, Daigle not enjoying that, as no one would. So he responds by doing a bit of a reverse hit, saying, I'm not going to take that from you, Ross. Let's go. So, yeah, like you said, you never know what's going to happen between these two teams. It does ramp up physically. A lot of good battles. You never know what you're going to see.
Campbell passing out the puck to Rusky Jones. Tries to make a move around. Still has possession. Shot gloved by Chuba, but does not cover it for the save. So we're continuing on. Rusky Jones again with possession.
Very good hands from a big man. That was very nice to see. He went through as we get right to the end of period one, Josh. 20 minutes in, and we are locked at one after the first period of play. 3 penalties called total. 2 equal strength goals. Quite a fast action-paced game with a bit of back and forth, some hits. What are your thoughts so far after one?
Yeah, very even. I wouldn't be able to pick a team as to who has the edge. Both teams doing really well. Stampede's chances have been quite dangerous when they get them. Admirals keeping the Stampede in their zone for quite some time as well. Yeah, now who knows how this is going to end up. Both very even teams duking this out for some very, very important points for the table.
Yeah, and that's what makes it super exciting to watch, and we are super excited and glad to get you to tune into these broadcasts. And, again, it's also the game within the game, Josh. You saw that little play there where Ross was chasing Dag in behind the net, forechecking really hard and gave him a slash along the hands. Dig didn't like it. He still has possession of the puck. Keep in mind, he's the player with the puck going back around the net, and he takes a cross check towards the back and also towards the face. And Dig, sensing that, does a reverse hit. That's going to potentially spill over into the second. You don't normally see that sort of reaction out of Dig. Very calm, composed player. But again, if you're going to do something like that basically pokes the bear, or you're going to provoke something, there's going to be a response. So we shall see how the response is, if it's measured, if it's calm, if it's composed. But there's a lot of combustion, a lot of fireworks that happen when Pure New Zealand West Auckland Admirals play against the SkyCity Stampede. So we will take a short break here, Josh, and we'll come back in about 10 minutes' time for period number 2 action. Stay with us. No mai, haere mai, kia ora whanau. Welcome back to second period action here at the Brig at West Auckland. We have got NZIHL action coming your way with the pure New Zealand West Auckland Admirals taking on arch rivals, I guess. They have such a good rivalry going, Josh. The SkyCity Stampede up from Queenstown. We got a 1-1 hockey game locked up at 1 after 20 minutes of play, Josh.
Yeah, these two teams have kind of been facing each other in the finals for quite a few seasons in the past at least 5 or 6, maybe even 7 years going back. They've faced each other in the finals, so they've had plenty of experience playing each other, and this is turning out to be a pretty good one as well. Very back and forth. Who knows what team is going to take that next goal and that next step ahead.
Yeah, this is what you like with good rivalries, as these two teams, like you said, have seen each other an awful lot. And I don't think they particularly like each other that much either, so let's see some fireworks here as period 2 gets underway.
Yeah, Daigle dumbing the puck in. Hart trying to get it. Hart just kind of falling over, tripping over himself there. Amston passing it up to Freya. McIntosh with it. Goes into the corner. Regan now with the puck. Center ice. Henry taking a shot just offside as he was taking the shot. So that wouldn't have counted if Brooks didn't make that save. Just getting ready for a neutral zone face-off. Vesper facing off against McIntosh. Admirals with the puck. Daigle passing it up to Regan. Unable to control it, but doesn't. He does prevent the icing. Daigle collecting the puck in the neutral zone. Pass up to Hart, who kind of tips that in. Burns and Hart chasing for it. Hart burn there. Play behind the net. Regan keeping the puck into the zone. Shot from the point. Long shot. Brooks saw it the whole way, though. Makes the save.
Yeah, Vesper was in the vicinity. He was kind of trying to be screening as the ruck replay here. Regan gets it at the point. Turns and shoots, trying to catch people off guard. But Brooks is there, sees it, grabs it, and holds on.
Quigley winning the face-off for Quinn to take the shot. Blocked in front. Harford getting in the way. Puck bouncing around in the neutral zone. Admirals now with it. Puck dumped in, was behind the red line, but not enough for icing the distance. Hayward Jones passing it to his defense partner, Mawson. Mawson cross-ice pass. Going to go the whole way, likely go for icing here. Almost just beaten out. Stephen putting on the pace to try and break it.
Yeah, he was clearly in behind the SkyCity Stampede defender, but the linesman decided, no, that puck was in behind and he wasn't winning that race just before the hash marks. That's usually when they have to make the call by, so there is no collisions in that goal line area behind the net.
Face-off one for the Stampede. Shot right after the face-off. Went wide, though. Hayward Jones, backhand pass, just getting it out. Now entering the Stampede zone. Sticks tied up there. Unable to get a full pass away. More battling on the boards. Kind of holding the stick there. Quinn, a bit upset, throwing his hands in the air. We'll head the other way. Harrison just falling over. Hayward Jones trying to get the puck. Hayward Jones with it now. Backhand pass. Rusky Jones will stop it on the red line. Mawson now skating through. Pass to Sistroni. Quick snapshot. Went wide of the net. Puck picked up, squished on the boards. Behind the Stampede net now. Adam Soffa chipping the puck out. McLeish. Pass up to Sistroni. Just touch, so no icing. Soffa. Sistroni with the puck. Tried to get it to the net. Blocked was Freya getting in the way. Sistroni pass out to Chamberlain, takes a shot. Missed the net. Puck out of the zone as well.
McLeish gets kind of body slammed by Campbell. Bit of a hard play to get over.
Yeah, a little bit of a body splash, just jumping on him on the ice. Tangled up again behind the play. You'll miss that on the camera. McLeish and Campbell kind of just hugging it out a little bit, you could say.
Two big men colliding.
Rusky Jones, this one being Ollie, trying to get it out. Stampede managed to get the puck out now. The puck goes back in. Henry trying to get that stick lift to get possession. Passing the slot. Hart trying to take a shot, blocked in front. Rusky Jones now coming the other way. Stick lifted, losing possession. Vesper coming away with it. Skating with it now along the left side. Stops, turns around. Vesper was getting hooked up there as well, complaining to the ref. Regan behind the net. Stampede player on his tail. Skating in stills Regan. Zips around, big deflection off the post or something for a good opportunity. Puck just kept in. Daigle right on the blue line, keeping the puck in. Quigley on the boards, puck behind the net. Daigle collecting that in his defensive zone. Ross giving pressure. Daigle just going to chill behind, wait for the Admirals to set up. Regan makes a move, a little bit of spinorama there, shot just missing left of the net. Heading to the boards, shot into, pass into the slot. Shot and a goal by Daigle, high slot. Puck absolutely firing through. Surprised I didn't see flames coming off of that one. Hitting the back of the net.
And the Admirals double up, making it 2-1. Some great pressure here by the Admirals. That puck squirts out to the top, high slot. Daigle making no mistake. What a wrist shot. On his stick, off his stick, really fast. Look at the strength behind this. Sees the puck, gets it, shoots it through a screen. Top shelf beauty. 2-1 West Auckland Admirals.
Stampede ties it up right off of the face-off as well. That was a shot from the red line.
Wow.
That is not often you see a goal being scored from the red line.
And that quick of a response, too, right off the face-off here. We'll see how this play develops. A wrist shot from just inside the red line. Fools Chubba, probably thinking it's going to be going around the boards as a dump-in. That went top cheese over the blocker side. Really unexpected shot, and we are back to tied less than 6 seconds later.
After all the work the Admirals did, they lose it right off of that face-off. Tied game in the second period.
I don't think many people would have seen that coming, Josh, at all. That quick of a response. But what a response indeed.
Yeah, I'd really like to know what I missed. Was it Harrison that scored the goal? We'll see it on our sheet soon. But I'd like to know whether the intention was to actually just dump the puck and shoot, or
he gets it on that right side. It's right to him. It looks like he just sees Chaba maybe leaning too much towards the dump-in. And that puck goes right in top shelf. Look at this. All the way. Oh, it goes above his head. Probably maybe he lost sight of it.
Now, while we were looking at that replay, we did end up with two penalties. We've got Dylan Devlin and Flynn Hayward Jones in the penalty box. I didn't actually catch to see what the penalty was.
It looks like it's offsetting minors, Josh, possibly just roughing each.
Yeah, that was likely the case. So we'll continue playing 5-on-5, and after 2 minutes, the next whistle, both players will come out of the box. Once we do know the exact penalty, we will let you guys know. We're playing 5-on-5. Stampede with the puck in the pure NZ Admirals zone. Justin Daigle coming out now, the goal scorer. Stampede, big hook there. Went spinning with how hooked he was. Surprised the refs didn't make a call on that one.
He was holding onto the stick as he spun around. Good shot there by Lockie Freer, and equally as good was the response save. And we're getting a double penalty here, I believe, both to number 13 Andrew Hart and also Jet McCullum, who is really hot right now, super upset. Oh, he's getting a cross-check penalty and also a misconduct penalty for lipping back at the referee. So he's serving a double minor now, taking away any opportunity that was 5-on-5, and I believe his team will be penalized.
So those initial penalties, yeah, we were correct. We're both roughing. And so we do have 5-on-4 currently on the ice for a pure NZ Admirals power play. And yeah, we do have 4 minutes on the scoreboard as well. So this will be a potentially a lengthy power play for the pure NZ Admirals.
Yes, the penalty was a cross-check initially, and then he also said something, got a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, resulting in the double minor.
Yeah, easiest way to stay a bit longer in the box is you mouth off to the ref. Daigle with the puck, circling in, trying to get into zone. Mini Stampede around him, unable to make anything of it. Stephen coming back to collect the puck. Daigle with it. Daigle skating up, just out of Stephen's reach. Ross trying to dump the puck out. Bouncing off of the linesman, but puck does come out. Daigle passing over to Regan. Regan dumps the puck in. Burns tried to collect it in the corner. Puck just went out of, bounced over his stick. Big battle behind. McHenry, Regan just missing the pass there. Losing territory. Henry with the puck. Trying to pass that out for Regan. Amston chips, tries to get that out. Daigle just there in time to keep the puck in the zone. Henry with the puck, unable to take a shot with it though. This puck was not on his stick perfectly. Daigle faked the shot. Henry taking a shot, blocked by Amston. Big cheering by the penalty box in the Stampede. Henry, puck just bouncing over his stick there.
2 minutes 13 remaining in McCollum's double minor penalty.
Skating in is number 41, Declan Quinn, one of the imports for the Admirals. Puck shot from the point, traffic in front, empty net, just roofs it over an empty net. Missing was Quinn.
He had the whole net to shoot and he went all the way over it.
Yeah, we're not trying to kick for posts here. We're trying to get the puck into the net. Oh, high stick. Slash right across the helmet there. Hart onto McIntosh. Catch that one on the replay.
So here's the shot from the point. Doesn't get all the way through. The puck goes over to Quinn on his backhand. He has Brooks down and out, and he goes all the way over the net. Look how much net he has to shoot at here, Whanau. And it just goes right over. My goodness, he'll be kicking himself after that one. And then you'll see, possibly, no, you won't see it, but Hart does get the stick up on McIntosh's helmet area, and that's a no-no in that space. So he will be in the box for 2 minutes. Lucky it wasn't 4. Back to 4-on-4 hockey.
Yeah, 4-on-4 for minute 40 at least here. We've got Stephen circling in. Another very close empty net opportunity. Sticks were tied out. Hayward Jones not able to knock the puck into the net. Shot from the point blocked though. Rusky Jones getting in the way. Amston passing that to Burns. Burns passing out to Rusky Jones. This one being Axel. Pass to Chalice. Takes a shot, blocked in front. Vesper blocking Chalice's shot. Mawson with the puck. Mawson still with possession. Takes the shot high and wide. Chalice with it. Pass to Amston. Amston passing to Chalice. Chalice circling in the face-off circle. Drop pass for McIntosh. Pass to the point, true. And then over to Ross. Ross being held there on the boards. McIntosh. Intended pass for Ross, just missing it. Ross circling around. Deaking just lost it there. True with the puck. Back to Ross. Neutral zone. Tried to pass to McIntosh. Didn't time it just enough. Daigle with the puck. Deaking round. Daigle long pass to the right point. Regan taking a shot. It's going 5-hole, but blocked by Brooks. What's that situation on the penalties?
Yeah, well, just as that puck was covered up by Brooks, McCollum, 28 for the Stampede, steps out on the box. Here's Steven making a nice move around his man, Amston. Gets it in front, but Flynn Hayward-Jones doesn't have that puck in his kind of wheelhouse area as Burns was holding on to him, getting that stick tied up, preventing a shot on by pure New Zealand West Auckland Admirals.
So just hitting 10 seconds now left in Hart's penalty. Stampede looking to make an attack. Shot saved by Chubba.
As Devlin gets spilled behind the net by Daigle, and Devlin's looking up like, hey, you hit me. But Daigle's like, you held a hold of my stick. So they discuss that. So, hey, look, Pure New Zealand Admirals would like to give a warm welcome and also to thank the PIL Shipping who taking the action today, the representatives from them. So welcome over to their pirate ship, just as Hart steps back on the ice.
Yeah, Daigle and Devlin, teammates in April, but not tonight as they're playing for their individual clubs. It looks like that penalty did actually expire, so we're going to go 5-on-5 here now. Hart let out of the box after the high sticking penalty. Shot, Harrison. I think that was saved by Chubba.
Yeah, he got a glove on it. It was a really hard, nice shot. Ooh, and another hard hit there by Harrison saying hello to Hart, and that door has popped open once again, not really being reinforced. We got a bit more action as Hart and Vespers say again. A little bit of action. The ref says, no, not having that. So you're going to both go to the penalty box.
Yeah, looking to eliminate anything further going forward. Don't want the game getting out of the ref's control. So offsetting penalties, Vesper and Harrison.
So we'll be 5-on-5. Not sure if we catch this, just the tail end of it. They kind of collide a little bit in the middle. Nothing too bad. Maybe they've done something a little bit more, said something.
Yeah, it seems like they're just trying to not really let anything start so things don't get too out of hand.
I mean, I guess it was as a result of that large hit that Hart received from Harrison on the sideboard.
Yeah, so 5-on-5. In the Stampede zone, Quinn, the Admirals with possession. Amston just making sure Quinn did not have any shooting opportunity. Daigle passed it up to Quinn. Tried to dump it. Play a bit of football was Amston kicking the puck out. Daigle with the puck. 9 minutes left in the second period. Daigle skates it, does it himself. No, passes to Quinn. Quinn will dump. Quigley will chase. Quigley not able to get possession. Burns has it. Passes it up to Ross on the left wing. Ross passed to Burns. Tried to get the shot away. I think Sestroni just got a stick in the way. McIntosh. Bit of a move to get around Quinn. Now Burns. Shot. Blocked in front though. Off of somebody's skate. McIntosh. The puck. Pass to the slot. Shot but saved was Chubba. McIntosh somehow still has the puck. Puck keeping it with his skates. The puck just goes out of play, up and over.
Yeah, good puck control from McIntosh and the Stampede. Pass in front here, and one time by Adam Soffer gets a good chance. But Chubba slides from post to post, deflects that away, making another really good quality save for the Pure New Zealand West Auckland Admirals.
The Admirals got a bit of a lead on the shot count at least, 20-15. But still a incredibly even game. Do not go anywhere, folks. This is turning into a bit of a barn burner. We got Rusky Jones putting it into the center. Campbell with the puck taking the shot. Sestroni that is not Sestroni. I'm everywhere with the names tonight. Mawson with the puck. Puck up, and that will hit netting. So it'll be a face-off in the Admiral zone.
A possible souvenir for a lucky fan, unless they they have decided to give it back to the referee. Nope, the referee says, you know what? You can keep it. How nice was that? There you are, lucky fan. But it's going to be a defensive zone face-off for New Zealand Admirals.
Devlin and Hart taking the face-off. Sort of won by the Admirals. They need to clear the zone, which they do. Stampede delayed offside. Chamberlain with the puck. Backhand past his defense partner, Regan. Regan just getting tripped up there. We're going to continue play. Henry with the puck. Tries to circle around to give him space. Loses possession. Stampede pass into the slot. We've got Henry now coming away with it. Vince tried to pass to the middle. Puck ends up going out of the zone. Chalice and Regan battling. Chalice, an ex-Admirals player, so would be relatively familiar with most of the Admirals players and maybe their style.
I think number 22 Chalice would have been a little bit lucky there. He was aggressive with the stick and also lifting it, getting it in on not just Hart but Vesper and making himself known.
Vesper and McIntosh facing off. One for the Stampede. We're going far side. McIntosh center ice. Pass over to Ross. Ross circling around. McIntosh trying to get that back to Ross. Unable to do so. We've got McCullum taking a shot. Vesper collecting a blocked rebound. McCullum taking it back. McCullum circles around. Just kind of falls over. Trying to get the edge off of Daigle. Battle in front of the Stampede bench. Where is possession going? Sticks kind of going everywhere. Stampede now with it. High slot. Shot from the point. Amston.
Just really hammered that shot.
Yeah, hard shot. Accuracy not on though.
Scott Henry really taking his man McCullum down. His opposite number.
Lost a glove and a stick trying to lay that hit. But he's collected and Henry makes the change. McIntosh passing it into this, into the Admiral zone.
Oh, a bit of a late shot by Freer as well. That is a big no-no. You do not do that after the play, as the players will definitely let him know that. That's something you don't do, and he definitely did. So he's going to receive some attention for that from Dig, and now Chalice steps in. So look at this. This is the hit there by Scott Henry as he takes out McCullum. So again, as we said in the first period, Josh, a lot of physicality between these two teams when they play. A lot of jostling, a lot of hits, even some after the whistle stuff.
Yeah, I'm sensing the temperature boiling a little bit here. Are things going to spill over? If things haven't already spilt over.
But it's a 2-2 game in the second period, 5.5 minutes remaining.
Quinn and Harrison battling. Mawson now with the puck. Trying to get that up. We got number 23 for the Admirals trying to chase a potential breakaway. Harford trying to see what the best move to make is here. Pass into the center ice, Devlin. Center ice pass, saved by Chubba. Was a rebound attempt, but does save the rebound as well.
Yeah, the Stampede moving from one zone through the middle to the other. Great passing play. If we manage to get a chance to see that again, yes, we will. So they gain the line. Devlin with a great backhand. Shot there, blockered away, and Devlin gets a rebound on the backhand, and Chaba slides across to make the save. One of his 19 shots against 17 saves that he has made thus far.
And just to keep with the theme, after the play, Chalice did kind of come up and gave Chubba a few stick taps. Some Admirals players looking to see if those were innocent stick taps or those fighting words.
Yeah, he's certainly walks the line a little bit, Mr. Chalice. So one that will be watched throughout this game and the way this weekend goes, I imagine.
Regan with the puck in the corner. Backhand pass up to Moses. Had his stick lifted, Rusky Jones. Both brothers on the ice now. Chamberlain passing that up. We've got puck entering the left corner. Far side for the Admirals. Battle in the boards. Rusky Jones trying to pass that up. Stampede managed to exit the zone now. Logan Campbell chasing after. Rusky Jones wanted to try to enter the zone, but Campbell was still offside, so had to hesitate, giving Admirals possession. Puck going along the blue line here. Rusky Jones tried to lean on Vesper, but Vesper wasn't going to give him the body. Almost fell over there. We've got Hart skating through now. Hart gets a bit sandwiched there between two Stampede players. True and Hart giving a little shove behind the play as well. We might need to make a few comments on that. I think there's going to be a bit missed by the camera of all the behind the play action. Mawson skating up on the left wing. Shot. As soon as he entered the blue line, just took the shot, but saved by Brooks. McIntosh doing well to kind of golf wedge the puck out of the zone. Mawson with it again. Center face-off pass to Henry. Henry and Harrison both knew they were going to try and get that early check away. They bounced off of each other. McIntosh with the puck behind the net. Henry going to put in some pressure. Hart with possession. Enters the zone. Loses it quickly to McIntosh. Quigley put that into the zone. Harrison with the puck. No, just losing that. Quigley making a deal from that. Ross collecting up on the Stampede's left wing. Circling behind the net. Ross still with possession. Ross still with it. Circling around. D-to-D pass to Burns, collecting it on the left point. Backhand pass into the slot, collected by an Admirals player though. Ben Stephen heading this way. Stephen and Quigley and Chalice. Chalice giving a little shove on Stephen there. McCullum behind the net. Skating into the neutral zone, skating to the offensive zone. Shot there from the point was Devlin. Blocked though. Didn't make it very far to the net at all. Chalice on the left wing. Pass to Sofa, taking a shot just high over the net. Glove side of Chubba. Hayward Jones. We've got Admirals coming into the zone now. Sestroni. Shot pass as well. Battle in the corner, just zipping left and right. Trying to shake off the Stampede. Sestroni went for a pass, tipped, was gloved by Hayward Jones. Keep that in play.
Some good offensive pressure here by the Admirals.
Yeah, doing well to trying to keep the play alive, as we said that. Puck comes out, Chamberlain collecting it in his zone. Passing that up to Sevigny. Henry. No Admirals as they went for a change to support him. Vesper as backup arrives. Pass it to Daigle. Stick hand and a attempted snapshot, but blocked. Puck bouncing the whole full way of the rink. Dangerous opportunity as two players were in front of Chubba there. The puck does not end up in the net. Henry just losing it. McIntosh coming in, pinching at the right time to take the puck away. McIntosh stick handling. Shot there was Ross. Chubba, I think, gloved it. We've got a situation in front. We've got Freer tangled up.
Yeah, it looks like Dag took him down after that opportunity with the one-time shot from Ross. So McIntosh does well to hold the puck, gets himself open, passes in front, and Ross drops to one knee, gets a one-timer, and Chubba holds onto it, and Freer's trying to battle in front. That's Lockie Freer. He kind of has his stick tied up. Maybe he took the shot off of him. Maybe that's what made him fall down and go down. We are still locked at 2, and that looks like we will. Yep, that is another end to 40 minutes of play now, Josh, and the score remains tied, just as it did after one period of play, except now they have exchanged a goal apiece. Both equal strength goals again after a slew of a lot of penalties. There was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 minutes of penalties handed out in that period. So the referee's certainly calling a tight game, and we certainly got a tight game here with it scoreline locked in at 2.
Yeah, still very back and forth, similar to the first period. I think the only difference here was those penalty box seats were a little warmer this period than the first. I think that trend will probably continue into the third period as well. But yeah, who knows how this one will go. We've got both teams looking to make the difference here. Who wants to be that player that gets that game-winning goal to get those 3 points for your team?
Yeah, well, 3 points definitely on the line if they win it in regulation, but the way it is knotted up right at the moment, we might see some extra time, and then they would play a set of overtime, and if that doesn't solve it, hopefully it does, then in regular season play, we would go into a shootout. So unlike with its playoff time is a little bit different with the IHF rules that we play down here in New Zealand. So yeah, stick with us, Whānau. We have got lots of action coming back your way in 10 minutes time. Stay with us. Pil Marie, kia ora whānau. Welcome back to third period action of this NZIHL live stream broadcast. Ko Ian, Toko Inouye. I'm alongside Josh Kretschmar and managing the booth today, or as some people might say, pushing the buttons. No, he's doing a lot more than that, is Michael Domigan and our double camera crew. Thanks, guys, for what you do. We have the teams coming right back out onto the ice for third period action. Pure New Zealand West Auckland Admirals taking on the visiting SkyCity Stampede up from Queenstown, the mainland. And what a main matchup we have got tonight. It is phenomenal so far, Josh. Everything locked up at 2 apiece. Shots are really close, 23-21. The game is close. It's pretty tight. A lot of things potentially boiling over, as you said. Tension on the ice, some penalties, lots of penalties called that game, second period action. So what are you thinking here for the third?
Yeah, you've said it well, Ian. I mean, I think it's going to be pretty close as well. Both teams are not really making too many mistakes. I don't want to give the other team the edge, obviously. So I think that's going to kind of continue. I hope we do see just really exciting offensive opportunities. And, I mean, if a fight broke out, I won't be too upset.
Yeah. That's something the fans and I would definitely love to see, is a bit of, standing up for one another. And that's what these guys do. They definitely fight tooth and nail for everything out on the ice and to try and earn their team a victory, because they're playing for a lot of points. They want to be at the top of the table looking at potential home ice advantage. But we are starting right away. And Ben Steven gets sticked right off the faceoff.
Yeah, so these teams have actually played each other already this season as well down in Queenstown. The series was split. 1 win for the Admirals, 1 win for the Stampede, as we have Steven on a 2-on-1 breakaway. Rebound, Brooks gave up, and I think he saved that second shot attempt there.
What a second save by Brooks. The Admirals come down with numbers, 2-on-1. The Rock replay here. Ben Steven looking to shoot. Nope. Does he? Yes, he does, off the glove, and then another shot there. Quinn getting the shot on the rebound, and what a save as Brooks comes over and gets the glove on it.
A good opportunity for the Admirals to get their game-winning goal. But alas, we will continue with the tied game.
Yeah, you did say that they split the series when they played down in Queenstown, and the last time that the Admirals clean sweeped was in 2022. That was down in Queenstown, but they haven't won it 2 games in a row since 2018.
Yeah, so I mean, these teams have played each other quite a bit recently with all their finals series. But yeah, Stampede usually has the edge on them, but that was kind of just during their kind of dynasty phase. Still technically within the Stampede dynasty currently, but it's a bit of a shaky podium right now, as we've got many teams that are looking to be able to topple the Stampede. The Swarm Admirals and the Thunder both looking very likely to be making the playoffs, and wanting to knock the Stampede off their podium.
Yeah, they have been the standard in this league for a long period of time, as the other teams look to earn themselves a championship, as we get an icing call here against Pure New Zealand West Auckland Admirals. So I guess if you were ever looking as things heat up here, something that does heat up quite quickly is that what a barbecue. So if you were looking for something to eat after the game, that's often where the Admirals head to, and they want to thank them for their support. So definitely have a chance to go there, a post-game restaurant of choice for the Admirals.
Daigle with the puck behind the net, trying to put a hit there against a much taller stature, but didn't end up making him topple at all. We got Regan coming out with the puck now in neutral zone. Moses trying to hold it, but loses it. We've got Sofa now passed into the center, but no Stampede there to collect it. So we've got Sevigny collecting it. Daigle now behind the net.
Is it too early, Josh? We call them the French connection, potentially. I know Dave can speak some French.
Oh, yeah, potentially. If he was originally from Quebec, I'd give the full green light on that. We've got a good opportunity there and a goal by Sevigny in his debut game for the West Auckland Admirals. call that one some French connection.
Well, there you go. I was just about to say, maybe it was a little bit of that call as Savanier comes in and gets in behind everybody. He goes roof down, gets right over the blocker of Aston Brooks and breaks this game that was locked at 2. But now, early in the third period, Savanier scores for the pure New Zealand Admirals. Goes right up top, off the bar and down. That is 2 times bar down that the Admirals have scored. And now they are ahead by 1 in third period action.
Yeah, so welcome to the New Zealand Ice Hockey League. Getting your first goal. Good way to make your mark. So 3-2 West Auckland Admirals. Hayward Jones with the puck. Collecting to skate forward, dumping it. Collected by True behind the net. Harrison just getting hooked there a bit by Quinn. Lost possession. Quinn taking the shot. Hayward Jones just keeping the puck in. Quinn with the puck again. Tries to skate around. Amston getting in his way. Hayward Jones with the puck on the point, taking a shot far left. Missing. But now on Brooks left. Puck just coming out of the zone.
A bit of a late hit there, too, by Harrison as he's going off, hitting Quinn. Sorry, I had to cut you off. Had to mention it as it was behind the play.
Yeah, missed that. Hayward Jones now coming in. Almost had an opportunity there, but elected to cycle round, just whiffing the pass, or a good fake out potentially. Henry taking the shot far to the left. Picked up by Hayward Jones behind. Kind of knocks the puck in. Give a bit more territory. Stampede now heading this way. Freya tried to get a shot or a pass away, but that puck comes out for a face-off.
Yeah, we just catch that replay again as Savanier cuts in and does well really with his speed too to get in behind everyone and shoot that puck. The pass was deflected really nicely between the legs from Sistrone. So that is a very underrated play, is making that between the legs pass to a streaking Savanier, scoring bar down.
Hart skating up the left. Pausing, waiting for a good pass. Opportunity for Henry, but just not able to get a stick to it. Hart behind the net. In the corner. Getting hassled there by Burns. Hart still there, getting his stick lifted and hooked everywhere. Hart still keeping the possession there. Regan, backhand, shot / pass towards the net into the corner. Vesper, big hit on Burns. Sorry, not Burns. That is Benjamin Harford. McIntosh collecting the puck at center ice. Losing it there. Coming the other way, the Admirals. Just whiffing on a shot there. Moses not able to connect on it. Daigle with the puck on the point, skating in. Tried to get a shot away, blocked in front. Lots of Stampede traffic. And we're going to go for an icing.
Yeah, it looks like that top unit for the SkyCity Stampede, maybe they are running out of gas a little bit, riding that line quite often during this game. And they've been out there for a little while, and they ice the puck, so they will have to stay back out there as they look up to the clock. It is 14 minutes, 44 seconds remaining in the third period.
Face-off sort of won by the Admirals. Ben Stephen sort of had possession, but the Stampede now coming away with it. McIntosh backhand dump just towards Chubba. Uses the stick to make the save, passing it along. True, passing that up to Sofa. Puck in the corner. Mawson hassled there by Campbell.
There's going to be a penalty there.
Yeah, hooking penalty or holding or something. Holding penalty there.
Yeah, it's not often there's a person that's much taller than Aquaman Stephen Mawson, but he gets kind of hassled from the back and the side too. You see this on replay. So he kind of comes in. Mawson's got the puck. Arms are wrapped around him. Still holding on. And he does a little bit of a takedown. Not sure if he's getting confused what sport he was playing, but that is not a ice hockey move. Maybe in the wrestling ring. Not the time to take one either. Third period here, Josh.
Yeah, so Logan Campbell sitting in the box for 2 minutes. Admirals trying to make a play out of that. Pass from Mawson to Regan on the point. Pass to Daigle. Slap shot pass, just missing the net. Puck went up and kind of deflected onto the netting there. We'll go for a face-off. Should be in the Stampede zone.
Yeah, so be sure to stick around if you are at the game following this one to meet some of the Admirals players. If you want a photo and an autograph, you can get one on your way out. Don't be shy.
Justin Daigle looking for a pass. Thought that his option wasn't the best. His option is good now. Shot, I think Brooks made the save. A lot of traffic, but still made it to Brooks. Regan taking a shot. That is blocked in front by Devlin. Dylan Devlin. Clearing the puck there. Big, long dump. Stampede will get a full change in, killing some time.
You're just halfway through this power play for your New Zealand Admirals.
Daigle skating the whole way. Blocker saved by Brooks as the puck hits the ceiling.
Yeah, another guy you want to give that space to, as Day comes in. Really good head of steam and speed. Cuts right through. Takes a really hard wrist shot as the defense kind of back off, respecting the speed, not knowing if Daig will deke and try and go around, but elects to shoot, testing that blocker side of Daig.
Yeah, Justin Daigle definitely able to go coast to coast on plays and score. I've definitely seen him do that a few times live. Very well could do it again tonight. Hayward Jones circling around, didn't like what he saw. Come to the left, passing to his right. Picked up, Quinn. Passing to the middle, hits the left side. Shot blocked by, potentially by a Stampede defender in front. I think that was Harford actually kind of stopping the puck from going into the net. Hayward Jones losing a stick as it was hooked by number 24, Freya, for the Stampede. Hayward Jones skating through into the center, passes it to Sistroni, dumps it around the boards, picked up by Quinn. Puck behaved along the Zamboni doors. Quinn went to past his D partner there, but Moses just out of position.
And that will do it for the Stampede penalty. Back to even strength.
Just stretch past to Sistroni, takes the shot. Pad save for Brooks. Another stretch pass, Chuba interrupting it.
Went right on net.
Yeah, it's very close to it. Harrison taking a big hit.
From Regan, and Regan gets hit right from the back from Devlin. Bit of a response hit. It was a good hit, I thought, anyway, from this vantage point again against Harrison, who plays a pretty on-edge game himself. So he's laboring a little bit after that hit, so we'll see it again on the replay by the Rock. Harrison gets the puck, wins it, goes in, has his back a bit, and then gets hit from the side from Regan. Then Regan gets hit from the back, and he gets taken down by Devlin.
So no penalties on the play. I don't think there should have been any, but there was a whistle. Did the puck maybe go out of bounds? Not sure. Regardless.
I think it was just because the player was down with injury or potential injury.
Right, yeah.
They decided to whistle it down.
So True with the puck, passing that up to Chalice. Center ice pass with Devlin. Devlin almost avoided the hip check, but took a little bit of a bump. Tried to cut in front and shoot on Chuba. Chuba making the save.
Oh, it's just a spearing by Chalice there on Vesper right into the midsection. That is dangerous. He is out of the game. You do not want to see that. That is despicable behavior. He was in a bit of a battle in the corner with Chalice, and then he just absolutely gives the business to Vesper, who is in a defenseless position, just doing the old jock tap underneath, and he should be ejected for sure. As Chalice is saying something back to the referees, he should be definitely gone out of the game as he's being escorted by the linesman. 11 minutes, 9 seconds in this game. Not what you want to see.
Yep, past the penalty box and right into the locker room.
Much to the crowd's chagrin, they are happy he is gone. So you'll see the battle in the corner. They are battling with the stick. Vesper gives him there it is there. Oh, man, not what you like. Chalice just absolutely cup checks Vesper.
Not even subtle.
No, that was more than a cup check. That was an absolute rattle of the twig and berries. You do not want to see that happen at all.
Just right in front. I don't know how we really thought he was going to get away with that. A Stampede now actually need to put a man in the box, as we do have that initial slashing call. And Jordan Chalice being kicked out of the game cannot be one of those players in the box.
So he's been assessed at least a 5-minute spearing penalty plus a 20-minute game misconduct. That may carry over to the next game. That is not good at all for Mr. Jordan Chalice. Potential suspension, I don't know. That is not what you like to see at all. Spearing and a game misconduct for Chalice.
Yeah, so a big 5-minute power play for the Admirals.
Here it is again on replay. So they're just in the corner battling. Vesper gives him a light bump, and then all of a sudden he responds with a spear right in underneath the pants area. My, oh my, not a nice thing to see at all.
So for those maybe new to hockey, the 5-minute major penalty does work a little differently to the 2-minute penalties. So usually on a 2-minute power play, if the team scores, that player that committed the penalty will be able to come out of the box. Except for 5-minute major penalty, you can score as many times and that player has to sit in the box for a full 5 minutes. So we could see the Admirals really rack up a score here if they can get their power play clicking.
It's almost been a full minute as it's 4 minutes 10 left in this major penalty to Chalice being sat by Campbell.
And even if the Admirals don't manage to score on this power play, that's a full 5 minutes where the Stampede aren't able to really make any offensive opportunities happen. So we'll see how this plays out. We've got Steven with the puck in the corner, passing to Daigle on the point.
Yeah, good that they've swapped up because Daigle's a right-hand shot on that side. He can be a one-time threat.
Yeah, we'll look for a pass there for Regan. Steven now went for a shot. Daigle trying to shoot. Regan also looking for that deflection, but just went past his stick. Vesper passing that behind for Regan. Regan cutting in. Oh, good opportunity there. And we have got a goal
from Vesper as he celebrates right in front of Freer. Not liking that at all.
Yeah, a few extracurriculars after the goal scored. As Vesper took a shot right after scoring. But hey, if you got the goal, I'm sure you'd be willing to kind of take a bump for it.
Yes, the puck comes right out in front. Vesper gets it, wrists it right over the blocker side as Amson kind of bumped into Brooks, and then Vesper celebrates, puts his arms up. So you get it here. Here's the shot. Oh, it goes off Amson, and then Freer hits Vesper after the goal.
High cross check on him.
Just a high cross check. And the thing is, Fano, we still have another 3 minutes 17 in that major penalty to Chalice, again being sat by Campbell, 86.
Yeah, so we're continuing on with 5-on-4.
Oh, that might just change here, Josh. Hold on. We have Lachlan Freer from the Stampede and Max Vesper both going to the penalty box. It looks like both will sit 2 minutes off setting. One maybe for unsportsmanlike conduct with the celebration, and maybe a potential roughing call against Lachlan Freer. Got a bit overzealous, not liking that goal. We'll see what the penalties are after this, but it's still going to remain 5-on-4.
Yeah, so we just get sorted out here. I'm not really sure what there is to discuss, but we're waiting on something. We're looking ready to go. Let's get someone into the face-off dot. So Ross will join in on that. So 4-2, the Admirals, for another at least 3 minutes power play. The Admirals. Henry collecting it on the boards. Sky Henry passing that to Regan. Back to Henry. Back to Regan. Moving behind the net. Stick just in the passing lane to interrupt the pass. Sofa now skating down the other way. Actually, Stampede elected to have 2 players come up, hoping for a sure-handed opportunity. Just because you're down a man doesn't mean you can't score. Hart coming down the left. Backhand pass to Sestroni. Taking a shot, and it's a goal! I think that went below the blocker of Brooks to make it into the net. 5-2 are the Admirals.
They are cashing in on this opportunity that they've been given, scoring twice now on this 5 minute. As Sestroni leans into one, pops that left leg up and gets a lot of muscle on that one underneath the blocker. Great placement here from Sestroni. Oh, it does take a deflection as well. So Brooks was expecting a high shot and it went down, dipped on him. That's twice in the game already. Stampede are trying to get the shot lane taken away from the Admirals, but they managed to redirect it into their own net. So it's a 5-2 hockey game.
Yeah, and just for those who are interested on what the penalty calls were, we did have Freya getting a penalty for interference, and Vespers was one for unsportsmanlike conduct. Regardless, they're sitting in the box for 2 minutes until their next whistle. And we're continuing on with the power play for the Admirals, just showing how detrimental a play like what Jordan Chalice did can be to your team. A simple spear to the lower region.
Oh, it wasn't simple, it was vicious. Not good at all.
Causing 2 goals to get scored on you in
so an individual action really hurts his team right now, putting them down 3 total goals, but at least 2 from his actions.
Sevigny skating in, just losing it at the last foot in front of the net. The puck gets dumped around, no icing. The Stampede still on that penalty kill. Regan skating. Ross kind of laying a check on him. Ross with possession now. Ref jumping out of the way. Ross just passing the puck in. McIntosh. Good shorthand opportunity. McIntosh still playing with it. We've got Hart coming now. Hart skating through. Oh, big open ice hit. Both players hitting the ice. Love to see it. We've got a broken stick as well.
McIntosh slashed the stick right out of Hart's hand. Sorry, Josh. And it's clearly a slashing penalty that's called against McIntosh, who got spilled in behind the net earlier. Probably still not happy, but here's the rock. Hit of the game for sure, I reckon. Boom. So far. Ross and Hart come together. Big hit. And then shortly after that, McIntosh gets into the play, slashes the stick out of whose hands? Andy Hart's hands, breaking it. And he goes to the penalty box. Not only that, they're down 2 men, not just 1. So the Admirals up again here on the power play.
Yeah, Stampede not making it easy for themselves as yet. They've got to have another man in the box. So 5-on-3 for potentially 44 seconds. I'm fairly certain the rule would be if the Admirals score, then McIntosh should be able to come out of the box.
Yes, of course. No, that'd be right.
So we've got Regan looking for a shot or a pass, whatever the best opportunity is at his hands. Taking his time, Daigle with the puck. Back to Regan. Back to Daigle. Kind of a shot for pass, hoping for a tip in front. Regan now with it. Regan to the corner. Daigle now with it. Taken back to Regan, slap shot. I don't think he got all of it on it, looking at his stick blade to see what was wrong with it. Daigle skating in, cutting in, empty net sort of opportunity for Mawson, but passed it into the slot. Daigle
Campbell's
with it.
5 minutes is up. He's back on the rink.
Yeah, Campbell is out. We're going to get some more shoving after the play. Probably not what the Stampede should be doing. They want to be squeaky clean for the rest of the game.
Yeah, there was a shot on net again by Vesper, who receives quite a bit of business here. He gets 2 or 3 little, well, not little, but some cross checks from True and from the other defender in front of the net. That's Soffer coming in as well.
So puck behind the play. We've still got a 5-on-4 opportunity for the Admirals. Just battling for it. Puck squirts out behind the net. Vesper trying to get that to Mawson. Stampede come away with it. Just whiffing on a pass was Harford. Daigle passing that to Regan in their zone. Little spinorama to shake off Rusky Jones. Looking fancy. Some figure skating-like moves there. Big bump on the boards. Puck just hits the ceiling. So we'll have a face-off. I think they'll end up being in the Stampede zone.
Yeah, so last 5 minutes, 15 seconds of the third period, the SkyCity Stampede still have 21 seconds remaining on McIntosh's slashing penalty. Then it will be 5-on-5.
So the Admirals using that 5 minutes to really rack up their shot count. Bit of a lead now. Bounced in front, tipped in front of a few players there. Puck doesn't make it to the back of the net. Henry with the puck on the point, passing that to the corner. Oh, bounced off the Zamboni door. Ended up going to Hart, who took a shot. Pass flying there. Hayward Jones. McIntosh now out of the box. We're going to play 5-on-5. I think it'd be a safe bet to say we may not finish the game with 5-on-5. I see more penalties on its way. Daigle, backhand pass. No Admirals there to pick up the puck, so True will collect it. Daigle now with it, passing that out. And that's Vince. Passing that. Toe drag round Sevigny. Got Stampede, McIntosh just hitting that out. But back and forth tennis play here. Daigle taking a slap shot from red line.
You've seen their team do it, so you might try it as well.
Yeah, got to make sure goalies on your toes at all points of the game.
And that's an icing call against the SkyCity Stampede. So maybe they didn't really like that long dump in. Let's get a bit of a replay here as Hayward Jones sends it towards the net. It was redirected in front. Players try and go after it. But a good save by Brooks. You see it here again. Wrist shot from the point was redirected with a nice tip. And then the rebound handled by Brooks. So Admirals getting the opportunities. There's another one here. They win the faceoff. Can't get that shot through.
So yeah, just hitting almost 3.5 minutes now. We've got a good chance of the Stampede here. 1-on-1. Devlin trying to shoot, but Mawson got the leg in the way to make the save. Put in the corner there, Hart falling over with a little cross check behind. Bodies flying all over the place now. Devlin ends up with the puck. Late hit by Hart.
You might be right with those penalty calls. We'll see how this last 3 minutes unfolds.
Yeah, there was maybe a couple that could have been called there if I wanted to be stingy. But we're going to continue on with the 5-on-5 hockey. Quigley with the puck. Clicked in the corner. Stephen with a shot near the point, just wide to the left of Brooks. Picked up. Backhand, kind of like a, what do you even kind of call that shot? Just one-handed.
Yeah, a bit of a side swipe. Backhand one-handed, but it was actually an off-speed shot, if you want to call it a shot. It just does make its way to the net as Brooks had to be careful to hold onto it because it was definitely spinning around a lot, that puck.
So Amston just losing the puck there. Admirals heading that way. Shot right into the breadbasket of Brooks.
So you got to wonder here, Josh, if the way the Stampede are currently playing the last 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes 34 to be exact, if they are looking to send some messages for the next game. Because if the game right now being 5-2, is that a step too far for them or not? We shall see.
Yeah, any sort of results that could happen tonight, say maybe suspension, could carry over onto the next game. Plus the, just the, what do you kind of call it? Not the chemistry, just the way the game's getting played tonight can make a difference as to the psychology. Is what I was looking for.
That mental game, yep.
Of going onto tomorrow night's game. Stampede. We've got Freya with the puck. Trying to do a long cross-ice pass, but that's interrupted. Admirals been able to block some of those passing lanes later into the game, noticing the Stampede's strategy there. Sevigny taking a long shot. He didn't even reach the red line on that one. That would have been very interesting if the puck went in there. Sevigny and a few other players in the corner.
Last minute and a half of the game.
Admirals probably just hoping to kill some time, even if the puck's just stuck on the boards there. They will be very happy with a 5-2 win. Burns passing behind the net. Just gonna kill some time. The Stampede doesn't sound like the right move to me, but they're now skating up. Burns trying to get a pass. Shot to Chubba. A bit of a rebound, but he collects it all right.
Yeah, as we enter into the last minute of the game. Bit of a replay here as Burns breaks in 1-on-3. Replay brought to you by The Rock as Chubba has the paddle down, stops it, holds on. Kind of makes light work of that one.
Face-off one for the Stampede. Sofa just roofing the puck. Not able to get it on net. Regan taking a hit as well behind the play. Sofa coming in now. Pass into the slot. Rusky Jones struggling to get a shot from it. Shot there, Campbell left of the net. Amston keeping the puck in the corner now. Axel Jones and Quigley battling. Getting a little messy. Admirals just looking to kill time. They've got 20 seconds left. Puck will go down. No icing. Brooks came out to play it. Long pass. Not sure who that was intended to, as it was all Admirals players there. Henry skating in now. Taking a shot. Big rebound off the boards. Behind the play, and we're done. 5-2, the final score for the West Auckland Admirals, beating the SkyCity Stampede. What a win for the pure New Zealand Admirals.
Yeah, taking 3 points, quite crucial and valuable points in the standings. And at points in the time in this game, Josh, it was a little bit dominant from the pure New Zealand Admirals, putting up 41 total shots against Aston Brooks and scoring 5 times. A lot of those times came in with scoring 2 goals on that 5-minute major penalty against Jordan Chalice, taking a spearing call, as well as getting an ejection, 20 minutes game misconduct. That really swung the game over into the pure New Zealand Admirals' hands.
No, so here's some cool stats that I've just pulled up now. So we harkened back to 2018 being the last time that the Admirals won both games against the SkyCity Stampede up in Auckland. Well, can you guess what the score was for that very first game on Saturday? Yeah,
well, 5-2.
5-2, yeah. So also the last time that they beat the Stampede by 3 goals as well, 3 or more goals. So yeah, looking back to a very good season for the Admirals. I know that they enjoyed their 2018, looking to repeat it for 2025. So yeah, that was the game. Lots of goals. Yeah, that 5-minute penalty, I think, kind of broke the game in a way for the Admirals' favour. Really shows that those sorts of penalties are incredibly detrimental for your team. It literally lost them the game.
Oh yeah, and it also put a big dent in their confidence as well, and it would have shaken up all of their lines, all the structure that they had, all the game plans. And if you lose a man and you have to readjust, as you do, it's usually next man up, etc. But when you have a big part of your team like Jordan Chalice has been, he's got 6 or 8 assists. I think it's 8 assists in 6 games that he has played. So he hasn't played the full season, but he may be missing more of the season now with the potential repercussions from his actions, right? And again, we said this about one individual player's actions having an impact on the team. And the Admirals, they scored twice when he was off and he was out of the game.
Yeah, so we're pretty delayed on getting any sort of suspension information. So we also don't usually kind of post those online. They are on the NZIHL website, if anything comes of that, but we'll also mention it at tomorrow's live stream as the two teams will face off each other again. Roughly the same time. I think we're starting a 4:50,
yeah.
so a little later than tonight's game.
Tickets are still available online. They do sell out pretty quickly, so you want to get your tickets now. This is definitely a hot ticket. You want to be here to see these teams take on each other. So 4:50 puck drop. They do sell out. Doors open at 4:50. Game 2 of the 2-game series. It's a great event. Bring your friends, bring your family. Like, there's lots of families that are here. Yep, fantastic time.
So we do have some other hockey on as well in New Zealand. I think the Canterbury Red Devils and Auckland Mako game has probably just finished now. So you could check the last few seconds of that game. And the New Zealand Women's Ice Hockey League is also playing tonight. The Auckland Steel are currently down in Dunedin, taking on the Dunedin Thunder women's team. The last I saw it was 0-0 in the first period. So, yep, that game will be able to finish off your evening for tonight.
Yeah, thank you very much again. So we will say ka kite ano, and thank you very much for tuning into this live stream broadcast. So please tune in again tomorrow as we got more exciting ice hockey action coming your way.